Hey everybody, this is Verna from stampinnotes.com. Hello, hello, hello. It is a Wednesday and I'm here with you today for a Farm Fresh episode. And you know that, well, some of you know, some of you don't know me, but I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I'm located in Western New York State, outside a little town called Canisteo, New York. And I love to share paper crafting and card making. So today I came across this gal on YouTube that did these origami folding, and she did these beautiful wreaths. And I want to show you how to do this. I'm still learning and not very good at the folding, but you can see there's little boo-boos on this, but it's just so gorgeous and I want to learn how to make them better. So I wanted to hop on here today and show you this. Even this is beautiful. Isn't that pretty? So you need 8 pieces of designer series paper, and I'm using the Whimsy and Wonder from Stampin' Up! And this wreath is a great way to use up your designer series paper, your Christmas designer series paper. They would be great to put on packages or in a card. And of course on the tree or even in the car, but I want to show you this paper. It's got foil, silver foil on it, and it is just gorgeous. Isn't that beautiful? And actually this might be there's a huge clearance rack sale that starts today, and it has items in it from our August to December little mini catalog. Look at that. I love that. And this might be on sale in there. I haven't looked yet, but you want to check out the clearance rack, because I know that there's they've been saying there's a lot of good deals in there. And so let me show you how to make this. If you have any questions about it, you can message me here. And if you're watching this on YouTube, feel free to put your question in the comments, and I will try to get back to you. Sometimes I miss those, not on purpose, but I always try to answer them. And of course, you can email me at vernastamps@gmail.com. Okay, so let me show you how to do this. I have folded one. I meant to get more folded, but I did not. So it's kind of a fold to get used to, so I will be doing 7 of them, and you can watch how to do them. So you start with a square piece of paper, and this is 3 by 3, and you can, the lady that I saw make these said you can do 2 by 2 or 4 by 4. I decided to use a 3 by 3, and so we're going to score that, or we're going to fold that in half, and you can see that, I lost my train of thought. Whatever is on the inside of this fold is going to be your predominant on the color on the outside. Okay, so I'm going to put this on the inside, and then the back of the wreath will be predominantly this. So first what we're going to do is pick a corner, and we're going to fold that like that. Hey Teresa, good to see you. All right, we're going to open it back up, and along your crease line here, we're going to fold this side in. Whoops. Like that. So it kind of looks like you're starting to fold a kite. We're going to fold this back up with our point up in the air. We're going to turn it down. And we're going to come to the left side here, and we're going to fold this up like this. Okay. So we kind of have a wide W shape on the bottom here. We're going to go to the right side, and we're going to fold up this end like that, right along that paper line right there. So it looks like this now. We're going to flip it over. We're going to do the same thing on this end. We're going to fold that up like that. So that looks like that when we're done. I know, it looks more complicated than it really is. So let's do a couple more of these. We're going to fold this up. And you want to keep using your bone folder on your creases. We're going to line this up on the paper crease in the center like that, and that is over. Okay, so we've got this. We're going to fold this up like that. We're going to turn it down with our point down. Okay, now we're going to fold this back up along the center for the top of our paper here, like that. We're going to take this end and fold it up along this edge of the paper. And I'm going to use my bone folder. So we've got this. We're going to turn this over. And we're going to do this same thing, but over on this end, right here. I love making these. So we've got our shape like this. One of these is on this side, one of these is on the back side. Okay, and I'm going to line them up over here in a row. This is the other one I did before. All right, so we are going up to our point, fold our square in half. Actually, I better move these out of the way. Open it up. We're going to fold this top half down to the center line, like this. Okay. We're going to fold our flap back up, turn it down. We're going to, on the left side, we're going to do the same thing here. Fold that up to the middle or the long edge. And we need to make 8 of these. Like that. We're going to flip this bottom up along the edge of the paper right here. Okay, I'm going to turn it over and do the same thing on this end. I'm going to flip this up like that. Yeah, I will post directions. I'll probably take a picture of each step and put it on my blog. I'll put a link to it on my blog too, and then so it'll take me a little while to do that. So later tonight it should be available. Yeah, it took me a while to figure this out, but I just loved it. And I thought, well, they would be nice gifts, you know, like for somebody you work with or... Okay, we're making our half triangle. We're folding our square in half. Opening it up, we're going to fold the top down to the center, like that. So don't worry about these ends being exactly perfect because they're going to be tucked in, and I'll show you what I mean by that. Okay, we're folding that up, turn it down. We're folding this left side up here, and I found that at least with this paper, if you roll a little bit on the end, it helps. Okay, so we've got this. Now we're gonna fold this up like this. Okay, so we've got that. We're gonna flip this over. We're gonna take this end and do the same thing. Just like this. Okay, so that's what it looks like. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I gotta do 3 more. See if we can whip right through these. Make our triangle. You're welcome, Teresa. Make our half fold into the center, like that. Fold our triangle up. We're gonna turn it so the point is at the bottom. Fold the left side up along the top line there. So we've got this shape. And we're gonna fold this up like this. Okay, we're gonna turn this over. And we're gonna do the other end, make another little tail like that. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is number 7. We're making our triangle. We're gonna make our half triangle, fold it to the center. We're gonna flip this flap up. Now we're gonna turn it down, and we're gonna make a half triangle on the left side. So it looks like this. Now this is the corner. These corners are the ones that matter, that might show. So I try to get that right there. This corner here. As you can see on my wreath, I didn't do them. I'll show you in a minute. I didn't do them perfectly. We're gonna flip it over. We've got that one on that end. Now we're gonna go to this opposite end here and do another one. Flipping it up like this. Okay, and one more. We've got our square. We're folding it in half. Just like that. Now we're gonna fold that into the center. The top part into the center. I lost where my center line is. There it is. Okay, we're gonna fold our flap up, turn it down so the point's at the bottom, and fold this up like this. And we've just got to do our ends now. So on this end, we're gonna fold that end up along that piece of paper like that. We're gonna turn it over and do the same thing on this end. Okay, so we've got all 8 pieces made. All right, so I'm gonna show you how to put it together. So all the pieces are gonna be held with this flap on the left. Okay, so that's the way you want all your pieces to face. I'm gonna bring another one, and I'm gonna take this little flap here. I'm gonna slide it in like that, and slide this end up into the corner here. I'm gonna take this flap and tuck it in there. That's how we put it together. And the lady that made these Yeah, it's not raining here, but it's supposed to, Teresa. The lady that made these didn't use any glue or anything, but I'm going to put some way over on the back right there to help hold it because I'm not very good at making these. Okay, so we're going to take our next one. We've got our flap on the left here. That flap is going to go over this top part and slide down into there all the way so that this end comes up even with this end. Now we've got this flap here and we're going to tuck it in like that. And I'm going to take another glue dot. We might take a pick tool. And I'm going to look at the back here. I'm way over. And I don't want to put it, you don't want to put any glue or glue dot here because you've got to stick your next flap in there. But I'm going to slide it in way on the back side there. Okay, so let's do the next one. Here's our flap on the left. We're going to put it over this little mountain here and slide that down and push that up into the corner here. We're going to take this flap and tuck it in right there. And again, I'm going to take a glue dot. You see how pretty that is on the back side? Reminds me of quilting. Here's our next one. We've got our flap on the end here. I'm going to slide that down like that. You see that? Little tail is going in there. And we're going to put this up to the end of that little peak there. We're going to take this flap and fold it in here. And we need another glue dot. I'm turning it over and I'm just going to tuck it in way down there just to help hold that. Okay, we've got this one. We've got our flap. We're putting it over this little mountain and tuck it down in there. Slide the mountain up into the corner. Now I might have got my glue dot too close. Okay. And then we've got this flap as we're going to tuck into here. Okay. And I'm going to take and slide a glue dot in back there. Oh, Erica. Oh my gosh. Well, maybe you could get the girls to do this. Oh dear. Okay. So we've got 6 on here. We've got to fit 2 more. And I'm bringing in, the lady that I saw make these did not do this. This is my idea. I'm bringing in reinforcements here, a couple clothespins to hold this, because what happened with me on my other one that I made is that when I got to this point, because you're bending it a little more, it was falling apart. Okay, so that's going to help. Got a little paper crease there. That's going to help hold that while I finish it. All right, here's our flap. We're putting it over the mountain here, sliding it down in, and then we're taking this flap and tucking it in right there. And again, I'm going to put a glue dot right there. Erica, how's that baby doing? He is just beautiful. I love seeing your pictures of him. I bet the girls just love him. Okay, so this is the tricky part. Actually, I'm going to bring this one up here. The last one is a little tricky to get in. So we're going to put our flap in here again, slide it over the mountain like that. Okay, and let me see here. This I'm going to take off because I'm going to put this in front and tuck this little flap in here. You see what I mean about it sliding around? And I'm missing, where's my, oh, there it is. My little flap right there. Okay, so we got it together. And I'm going to put a glue dot on the back there. I'm going to take these out, but you really need something to help hold it together when you're doing that last one. He's great. He's sitting on my lap. Aw. Oh my goodness, you're funny. Oh, I gotta tuck this in on the back. So this is gonna go up there like that. Nope, that isn't. Okay, so I'm in trouble here. You shouldn't have done that without the clothespins. Okay. I'm just tucking that down. This has got to go up. And this has got to go in here. I think there's a glue dot there in the way. Right there. Okay, so this is what the back looks like. And you can see now that's me just being not used to doing this. That needs to be tucked in there, and I'm going to stick another glue dot there. Okay, the other thing I'm going to use on this, I'm going to use our new white organdy ribbon. That needs to be down. I'm going to stick a glue dot there. You could use the liquid glue too. All right, so now, let me fold that a little bit. Okay, so now I'm gonna just take a piece of the organdy ribbon and I'm gonna make a loop on it. See if I can find the end here. Like that. And I'm just gonna bring it up and tie it once because I'm gonna put a bow around it right there. And I'll make a bow with another piece. Well, Erica, are you ready for Christmas? I know I'm not. Okay, so I did knot that, and you could leave it like that. I'm gonna tie a bow. You can either tie it around it up at the top, or you can slip it through here. I'm gonna try doing it through here. I'm not sure how to work. We will see what will happen. We're supposed to get rain, and it's supposed to be warm tomorrow, and then back to chilliness at the end of the week. But it's really feeling like winter is settling in. And it is that time of year. I've been afraid to leave my bird feeder out because of bears. We've seen bears around still. But a couple weeks ago I went out and something had just completely demolished it and the side was off it and I assumed it was a bear. So I'm not sure on that. All right, so there's the bow. I'm going to make these tails a little shorter. And pull this up. And there's our little ornament. And what I'll do is I'll do pictures and of the steps and post them on my blog. And give it a try. It's fun to fold and, you know, mine aren't perfect and it does take getting used to. I'll try to post to the name of the lady that I saw make these. So take care and I hope you have a great day. And Erica, give a little kiss to that new baby. He's just adorable. Okay, I'll see you Monday night.